We're going through the sixth chakra today, also called the brow chakra. Remember, you can log in to jesuits_institute.teachable.com for access to the entire course. It is free and you have lifetime access. The Sanskrit name for this chakra is Ajna. Aj means requesting, asking, summoning, or calling for. And Jna means to know or be aware of. It translates into to command and to perceive. It literally means the monitoring system or the command center. It is considered the center of original sight. The location is pretty self-explanatory, just like the heart chakra and the throat chakra. Because it's called the brow chakra, most people know where it is. It is between the brows and a little bit above the brows, depending on where it's centered in your forehead. The color vibration is indigo. And remember, the color is the vibration that helps to balance the chakra, and then the chakra carries the characteristics of the frequency of that color. The key job of the brow chakra is intuition and wisdom, as well as your psychic senses, which are all of the clairs, which one of the most common clairs that people are aware of is clairvoyance, which is deeply connected to the brow because it deals with sight. However, the brow chakra stores all of the clairs. The element is light and dark. Identity is your archetypal identity as well as your alter ego identity. Many of us have an alter ego, and if you're not aware of yours, you can do a meditation to discover what it is, and that can reveal a lot of things about yourself. So here's some information about the sixth chakra. It involves our mind and reasoning abilities, but it is more so concerned with our consciousness. Within Eastern spirituality and spiritual literature, it is called the third eye, which I mentioned earlier. It is the spiritual center in which the interaction of mind and psyche come together and lead to intuitive sight and wisdom. When we achieve wisdom, both through life experiences and acquiring knowledge through studying, we can then discern between what is and what isn't, which is a big thing for many people that are learning psychic development and people are just making decisions about life. We all have this spiritual sight, the ability to see beyond the illusions of life and help others to see the deeper meaning of life. Your focus is powerful. When where attention goes, energy flows. You may have heard that statement in the past. You literally can command where energy flows to and what energizes this chakra through what you're focused on. Okay, so your focus controls what energizes you or what drains you by what you observe. The brow chakra is all about the inner awareness as it relates to the external reality. For the archetypal perspective, patterns of behavior or states of being is the definition of archetypes. We can learn about ourselves and where we are in life. Paying attention to the unique wisdom and insight that leads us, such as the mother, father, teacher, hero, healer, warrior, and lover archetypes, they can reveal to you where you are operating from and who you want to become. We can better identify what our needs are, what our wants are, and move forward through what is holding us back. And that can come through, again, studying archetypes, doing meditations on archetypes, energy healing with archetypes that will reveal all these things about yourself to you. The command center means it is your place to command the entire chakra system. In the last video, I said that the throat chakra is all about choices, and the voice, the verbal expression of your vibration affects the rest of the chakras. So by mantras and affirmations, you affect all of the chakras. The same is true for the sixth chakra. Your intention and attention affects the entire chakra system. By centering in the sixth chakra, it will lead you to having better control of your life and yourself. When you're centered in the sixth chakra, your energy will respond to you rather than what's happening to you. So no matter what happens externally, the brow chakra will help you to respond rather than react. The spiritual goal for this chakra is intuition, trusting it, and acting on it. And if you have found that you're not getting as much information as you feel you want to, or you feel like you should, it might be because you're still second guessing it and you're not acting on it. Start trusting it just with intention, and that'll build your rapport with yourself. And then you must be obedient, you must follow through, you must act on it, and then you're more likely to get more information. Think of somebody in your life who asks for your advice and never follows through on it. Don't you stop giving them advice after a while? The same is true for your spirit. Pay attention, trust it, follow through on it, and more will come through. So here's some self-assessment information. The imbalances are when your chakra isn't working harmoniously or optimally. If it's underactive or understimulated, headaches, sleep disorders, insanity, or feeling crazy or being crazy, which can also lead you to risky behaviors, paranoia, depression, learning difficulties, which is a big one. When people talk about indigo children, they're not always aware that they're talking about children that are centered in their sixth chakra. The indigo vibration is predominantly around them. And yes, they are very psychic, but they're also very disassociated with life. They're more so in the ether, the spiritual energy. And so many have learning difficulties as a result. And as a note, red is a really good color to help indigo children be more grounded in this reality. Absent-minded, afraid, alienated, delusional, intolerant, confused, sad, unable to be present, and lacking imagination. Overactive or overstimulated, impractical, rigidly pragmatic, inefficient, judgmental, self-centered, superstitious, suicidal, undisciplined, unsuccessful, imprecise, compulsions, irrational fears, excessive stress, obsessive thoughts, manifestation problems. And as a note, the brow chakra is a really good chakra to center in when you are looking to manifest, to create it, to command it, as well as realize what it is that you want. The crown chakra, which is just above the brow, is also really good for self-realization, who you really are and what you truly want. And mental health challenges are also a result when it's overactive. The line or veil between this reality and other realities is very thin when it's overactive, and so some people have schizophrenia and other mental health challenges. The spiritual goal, and this is when it's balanced and functioning optimally and harmoniously, is intuition, being very intuitive and exact, like it's accurate, it's specific. Kind, feeling universal love. One moment. Idealistic, environmental, active, imaginative, thoughtful, protective, friendly, spontaneous, telepathic, which is a skill from the brow, empathetic, a visionary, fearless, conscientious, wise, being connected to the spirit, capital S spirit, bold, and psychic. We'll move now into the language. And again, every single chakra has a language it communicates best with and understands best. If you haven't noticed improvements with a chakra, it may be because you are communicating with it in a language it doesn't understand. Symbolism, memories, also reminiscing, visualization, color, and meditation are optimal for communicating with the sixth chakra. Symbolism is the divine language of the soul, and this chakra Dreams and divinations are all great ways for witnessing your symbolism, and reminiscing helps you to decipher what it means as it relates to you. You can use symbols through visualizing or visualization during meditation and witness them through meditation. So basically, an active meditation is when you are visualizing. A silent meditation is more so when you're the observer and you can witness your own symbolism. Generally speaking, any time or any type rather of meditation is good for this chakra. You can do memory exercises to better develop it. Reminiscing or reflecting on life's issues, life's accomplishments, just life in general is great. And all of us humans do it. We replay certain events over and over and over again, and they shape our perception of life and form our identities. Who would you be without your memories? There's actually people who have lost their memories, not just through Alzheimer's and dementia, but accidents and medication, and their personalities change. Okay? And that's because a lot of us identify based off of our memories. And you can go beyond your memories to your true personality, which is your soul. And that's normally through meditation and life experiences. Some memories are unpleasant, and some are pleasant, but I would say through energy healing, through working with the chakras and meditation, you're better able to embrace and accept the fullness of your life experiences. If you cannot remember good things about yourself and life, then this chakra is probably underdeveloped. And when balanced again, your perception of self, I was saying self and life together. When balanced, your perception of self and life is positive. The element of this chakra is light, and from the light of source, we are guided throughout this reality, throughout our journey on earth. Without the light, we would not be able to find our way. It is the light that enables us to see truth and see the beauty beyond the judgments of the reality, of this physical reality. Being in the sunlight stimulates the pineal gland, which is the gland most connected to the brow chakra, and the color spectrum. The visual spectrum of light, the rainbow, is optimal for balancing and harmonizing the center. And there are lots of different ways to incorporate color into your life. You can see it visually. You can wear it on your clothes. You can wear it through adornments like jewels and jewelry and crystals. You can visualize the color vibration through your third eye. You can decorate your home space or your office space. You can color. You can paint. Those are all amazing ways to add the color. And when I go into the products, remember that color baths are really, really good for adding color to your brow. And indigo is a very good color through a color bath to have to awaken yourself to your psychic abilities. The color therapy is listed here, and it just represents some things that come in connection to the color vibration. So red is very stimulating, and it brings out courageousness and love. Orange is sociability and brings joy and enthusiasm. It also helps you to better process and connect with your emotions. Yellow energizes you and brings optimism and confidence. Green heals and harmonizes. It brings compassion and understanding. Blue calms and brings trust, loyalty, and affection. Also, action, the steps to get done what you want to get done, and the discipline to do it. Indigo, it soothes and cleanses. It supports practicality and fearlessness, as well as all of the psychic senses, also called the clairs. Violet inspires and brings strength, kindness, and idealism. And of course, there's a lot more about colors. You can Google more about them. You can take courses. And in the future, I will be doing a color therapy course. products. And remember, you do not have to have a product if you don't feel guided to have it. Dead sea salts and the indigo color bath are optimal. I had a image here which is not showing up right now, but I'll fix that in a moment. And it is, of course, amethyst. That is the main gemstone or crystal that people use for the brow. The essential oil is a 1 milliliter vial. It has patchouli and frankincense, I believe. Patchouli, myrrh, and frankincense. And you can get the envelope for the color bath or the bottle for the color bath. The indigo honey or beeswax candle is great for illumination, illuminating yourself to your life, reality, and your psychic senses. And also, when people meditate, they say that their mind strays. Lighting an indigo candle helps to keep you present and focus on the meditation at hand. Okay, the flickering of the flame is also really good for keeping you present. And you just either have your eyes open, focusing on it, or keep your eyes closed, having the candle in front of you, and you can still see the light through your eyelids. Again, the indigo chakra blend is optimal for this chakra, and you don't have to get the blend. You can add patchouli, myrrh, and frankincense through an additional or a different essential oil company if you wanted to. But myrrh and frankincense are great, as well as for the crown chakra. You can get all of them together. The prices are listed here. You can email me if you'd like to order. And that concludes the video for today. I will be uploading the crown and final video for this course this week. Many blessings to all of you. Keep being vital and shine on.